I don't think you can expect anything out of this government. They really are increasingly just political squatters, really. Eventually they'll be kicked out and somebody will have to come and clean the place up and fix all the broken windows and put the adults back in charge and get the electricity connected so the place can function. Here's the thing, Simon Crean has said really awful things about Kevin Rudd in public in the past. So you have to put yourself in Kevin Rudd's shoes and pretend you're Kevin Rudd. If you were Kevin Rudd and then a year later Simon Crean, you had the opportunity to make Simon Crean look like an absolute goose and cause his sacking in front of the entire nation, would you do it? Probably. Being honest with yourself, you probably would.
But you're also blowing up Joel Fitzgibbon, you're also blowing up Kim Carr, you're blowing up Chris Bowen. You blew up a lot more people than just Simon Crean. He blew up
Yes,
mates.
but do you care?
Well,
do you care?
Not if you're Kevin Rudd.
And that's why they didn't want him as leader, because if you're in a fight, you don't want Kevin Rudd punching in your corner.
Yeah, correct.
He'd be running around waving a white hanky.
All right. And even then it'd be somebody else's hanky. All right, now there's other things.
Okay. But Albanese was on this station the other day making the point that, when the election's called, well, hang on, it has been, there'll be a narrowing. And because that's when people really start to focus. I tell you, they must be so out of focus at the moment based on the Albanese reasoning, it's beyond comprehension.
The only thing narrowing is their sphincter muscles, guys. That's the only thing that's narrowing.
God love it.
And the only focus they've got is holding themselves together so they don't put a brown stain on the floor.
Thank you. Happy Sunday night to everyone, especially those coming home from a late mass.
I mean, I'm not afraid of being wrong. I honestly think that we will be here in 2 weeks' time. I think that all these little boys run up to the door, she opens the door and she goes, ugh, pokes them in the eye and they run off crying. And then they come back and have another go and she boxes them around the ears and sends them away.
Grace, I've got about 15 seconds. What works better, when everyone's pulling together as a team or when everyone hates each other?
No, I want to go back to the old days where they all got drunk together, teabagged each other and shaved off each other's eyebrows. It's much better. I was at the shops today and I experienced a small child and I'm a big believer in smacking now. So, if they want to outlaw it, send everybody, send your children. Well, look, if they outlaw it, send them to me, I will smack them. Just send them to me with a wooden spoon with their name written on it. Tell me how many you want them smacked, how many times you want them smacked, how hard, and I'll do it.
All right. Well, you know that there are plenty of very grown adult males who are now on Twitter who are going to talk to you about this service. It's not officially offered by dismissals.com.au.
No, you've got to be under 10. You've got to be under 10. Kevin Rudd, who I think people do like, and I know you say the sugar rush is fading, but as a person, he's quite likeable for people. So there's Kevin Rudd that people like, but then there's but he's still got the Labor Party attached to him. So he's still got this gaggle of, he kind of reminds me of one well-dressed person trying to get a gaggle of terribly dressed, awful, shocking people with no shoes and no shirts and, all of that sort of stuff past a door girl into a cool nightclub. And so he's trying to talk his way into government and bribe the door people to get in, and everybody's going, yeah, but you're all right, mate, but look at all the scumbags that you've got behind you.
So they
can't come in.
Are Australian people the Maori security guard? I just want to double check here. All right,
well, I've always wanted to be a door bitch.
All right, get the T-shirts ready. Hashtag door bitch. If you want to be part of the show at any time, it is PM Live. Now, when
the costings are released, I, for one, will not be sitting at home with my calculator and my spreadsheet, adding it all up, and then saying, ooh, there's a budget hole of, 57 million billion, and then getting all uptight about it. It's just bizarre. And you know what? Journalists, in my experience, can't even read a 3-page enterprise bargaining agreement cover sheet and get that accurate and report that accurately, let alone report, very, very difficult and complex government costings. So I think the whole costings things is just, I think people are sort of, what's the saying? Pole vaulting over mouse shit.
Another great T-shirt. If you want to stay in touch with us at any time, the hashtag PM Live, email pmlive@skynews.com.au.